Hello everybody. Today we are going to see about electric field and field lines. Let us move on to the topic. Electric field. We know that the interaction between two different charges explains Coulomb's law. The force between two different charges can be obtained by Coulomb's law. We know that force between two different charges, this is charge 1 and this is charge 2, this is Q and this is Q0. The force between these two charges, force exerted between these two charges explains Coulomb's law. Here, how the force has been generated, that is what we are going to see now. With the help of that, we can easily know about electric field. See, a force has been generated between Q and Q0. When Q is consider Q as source charge and Q0 as a test charge. When these two charges, when charge Q is kept in a stationary position, and if a test charge of Q0 is taken nearby the charge Q, it experiences a force and Q0 will be pushed away, because both are positive charges, therefore Q0 will be pushed away. What is happening? Why the force has been generated? It is because of the field lines. Each charge will have a field, electric field around it. That line is called as electric field lines. See, if this is a positive charge, field lines will be generated, that is field lines will be around 360 degree, that is it will be moving around 360 degree. Therefore, whenever another charge comes nearby this charge at a particular distance r, it also has a electric field line. Therefore, both the field lines gets interacted and a force will be generated. Since these two are positive charges, this is a source charge which has high mass, and this is the test charge which has low mass. What happens is this charge will push the test charge on the opposite side, because these two are in a particular axis, that is x-axis, means it will be pushed on the positive side of the x-axis. That is how a force has been generated due to the charge Q, that is the Q0 charge. The electric field is created with the help of a test charge, because the source charge Q will have electric field lines around it. How force is generated is, whenever a test charge is brought near by the source charge, an electric that is a force, electrostatic force will be created and it will push the test charge. This interaction, we can calculate the electric field based on this interaction. Let us move on to the formula. With the help of this is the test charge Q0 and this is the test source charge Q. It is separated by a distance r. A force is being exerted on test charge due to the electric field. We are going to calculate the electric magnitude of the electric field. See, we know that force has been generated due to the electric field around it, around which, that is the test charge. Due to the test charge only, the source charge is pushing the Q0 away from it. Therefore, this electric field pushes the Q0 away. Therefore, force is generated due to Q0. Therefore, the electric field, the interaction of the electric field due to the test charge Q0 will constitute a force on Q0. Therefore, Q0 will move away. See, with the help of this, we can calculate the electric field. The electric field E is equal to, if you bring this Q0 on the opposite side, it will be dividing by force. Therefore, force divided by Q0 will constitute electric field. This is the formula for electric field. Already in Coulomb's law we have calculated force is equal to, see, force is equal to K into, here we are using Q and Q naught as the two different charges, therefore Q naught divided by R square is the formula for identifying the force using Coulomb's law. This is by Coulomb's law. This is, we will name the equation. This is first equation, this is second equation, and this is third equation. Substitute third equation in 1. Sorry, any equation, one or two, we can substitute it. Therefore, we will get electric field is equal to, substitute, instead of force you are going to substitute this force, K into Q into Q naught divided by R square whole divided by Q naught. So this formula will become K Q naught by R square into Q naught. This R square will come down. Therefore, Q naught and Q naught will get cancelled. Therefore, electric field is equal to K Q by R square. From the formula itself, we can identify that we are bringing this test charge near the source charge. Therefore, a force has been created. But in identifying the electric field, there is no Q naught. Because of that Q naught only, there was a force exerted on it, and an electric. We are going to calculate the electric field based on that. But in electric field equation, Q naught is not there. It means that the electric field does not depend on the test charge, that is Q naught. Without Q naught, we can easily calculate the electric field. This is the one of the important point that you have to note it down in electric field. Without the test charge, we can calculate the electric field. Okay. Now we'll move on to the different types of field lines around it. There are two different types of field line. One is uniform electric field and another one is non-uniform electric field. First we'll move on with uniform electric field. Uniform electric field. That is magnitude and direction of the field lines. We have seen the electric fields, right? That field lines, the magnitude and direction should be equal. That is uniform. It should not vary. See, this is one magnetic. Electric field and field line should be equal. See, this electric field line, this electric field line, this electric field line, and this electric field line. Both magnitude and direction is in same direction. This is one of the example of uniform electric field. For non-uniform electric field, there are various examples. For non-uniform electric field, see, the magnitude of the field lines will vary. Even if they are in the same direction, this magnitude varies. Therefore, this will come under non-uniform electric field. Even if the magnitude may be same, if the direction is varying, then it will come under non-uniform electric field. Therefore, these are the examples of non-uniform electric field. We shall solve a problem pertaining to this. First problem. Calculate electric field at a point P. See, this is the diagram. This is point P. This is the charge, that is positive charge. Its magnitude is 1 microcoulomb. Therefore, we are going to calculate the electric field at point P. The distance is 2 meters. We know that electric field is equal to K into Q by distance r square. Here from Coulomb's law itself we know that K is equal to 9 into 10 to the power 9. Instead of K, substitute 9 into 10 to the power 9 into, we know the charge value, that is 1 microcoulomb. Micro means 1 into 10 to the power minus 6 coulombs. Therefore, instead of Q, you have to write 1 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by r square is distance. Distance is 2 meter. Squaring the distance, that is 2 square. You will get 9 into 1 9, 10 power minus 9 into 10 power minus 6, you will get 10 power 3. When you add up 9 minus 6, you will get 3 divided by 2 square is equal to 4. When you divide 9 by 4, you can be dividing it by 2.25. 2.25 times of 4, you will get 9. Therefore, 2.25 into 10 to the power into 10 to the power 3. What is the unit? See, we know that electric field is equal to force by charge. Unit of force is Newton. Unit of charge is Coulomb. Therefore, the answer is 2.25 into 10 to the power 3 Newton per Coulomb is the unit of electric field. This is the value of electric field. Hope you got your answer.